Did you know that 80% of women over 50 are wearing shoes that, without realizing it, make them look older than they really are? Today, I'm going to show you what those mistakes are, and more importantly, the 5 exact types of heels that will make you look elegant, sleek, and youthful, even at 60 and beyond. This isn't theory. These are styles that transform your posture, refine your silhouette, and instantly elevate your look. Stick around until the end because number 1 is a favorite among French women, and although it's still a hidden gem, it could become your secret weapon of elegance. Ready to discover them? Heel 5. Block heel with almond toe. Imagine a heel that combines the best of both worlds, stability and femininity. That's the block heel with an almond toe. It gives you a solid base so you can walk gracefully without feeling like every step is a balancing act, while the almond toe visually elongates the leg, creating a slimmer silhouette. It's a subtle secret to getting endless legs without sky-high heels. Think of Queen Letizia of Spain. Have you ever seen her wearing those towering, impossible heels? Rarely. That's because she knows elegance isn't about the extra inch, it's about the harmony of the figure. Her shoes often feature almond or slightly pointed toes, with a sturdy heel that exudes authority without sacrificing femininity. Every one of her public appearances is a reminder that sophistication lies in the details. A practical tip: choose this type of heel in neutral tones, like beige or nude, because not only do they match everything, but they also have that magical leg lengthening effect. And if you find them in a matte finish, even better. Nothing screams elegance louder than a quiet shoe that doesn't need to shine to steal attention. Psychologically, a block heel with an almond toe is like a promise of confidence. It gives you a sense of firmness, but with grace. It's like walking and saying, "Here I am, and I don't need to shout for you to notice." And please, forget those ultra-thin stiletto heels that look like needles. Unless you're training for a circus act at dinner, let them rest. Life's too short to suffer for shoes. With this type of heel, you're not just enhancing your figure, you're projecting the image of a woman who commands the room effortlessly, who owns her majesty because she walks in peace with her own body. If you're enjoying tips like these, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Yes, we talk about fashion here, but more importantly, we talk about self-worth, personal style, and feminine power. And stay tuned, because what I'm about to tell you next might surprise you more than you think. Heel 4, with a discreet platform. Queen, here I want to talk to you about a style trick that many forget. The discreet platform. And let me be clear, I mean discreet because I'm not talking about those shoes that look like bricks stuck to your feet. I'm talking about that subtle lift, almost invisible, that balances the angle of the heel and gives you extra height without stealing your comfort. A perfect example? Jennifer Lopez. Yes, J.Lo is over 50 and still proves that age is just a number when you know how to dress. She wears discreet platforms that soften the foot's angle, allowing her to dance, move, and shine without sacrificing style. Her secret? The platform is elegantly integrated, almost invisible, making the shoe look refined, not bulky. Picture this: a classic nude or black pump with a mid-heel and a small platform. At first glance, no one notices it's there, but you feel it as you walk. Your step is lighter, your balance more natural, and suddenly, walking for hours no longer feels like a punishment. It's like having a secret assistant working for you, hidden right under your foot. Practical tip: avoid platforms that are too obvious or shiny. That can take away from the sophistication and make the shoe look heavy. Stick to clean, soft-lined versions in solid colors. Emotionally, a heel with a discreet platform gives you freedom. Because let's be honest, nothing is more elegant than moving with confidence. And there's nothing more deliciously ironic than seeing a young woman stumble in her sky-high stilettos while you glide like an untouchable goddess in yours, effortlessly. With this style of shoe, you're not just gaining height, you're gaining presence. You become that woman who seems to float, light and powerful all at once. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Heel 3, kitten heels. Queen, let's talk about one of my absolute favorites, the kitten heel. That small, delicate heel that's utterly feminine. It's the kind of shoe that proves you don't need height to make an impact. It's like a fashion secret whispering, yes, I can walk all day and still keep my elegance intact. Let's think of Audrey Hepburn. Though she's no longer with us, her style remains a universal reference. She turned kitten heels into an icon, delicate, discreet, and effortlessly chic. Her image walking in capri pants and black kitten heels remains the definition of sophisticated femininity. Today, women, like Sarah Jessica Parker, now in her 50s, still prove that this shoe never goes out of style. It simply reinvents itself with every generation. Picture this: a pair of deep red kitten heels with a pointed toe and a heel just under 2 inches. As you walk, the effect is subtle. Your posture improves, your leg elongates, but without the constant battle for balance. It's a reminder that delicate can also be powerful. Look for kitten heels in bold colors or subtle prints to give a modern twist to a classic look. They're the perfect ally to transform a simple dress into an unforgettable outfit. Psychologically, this heel sends a beautiful message. You don't have to overdo it to stand out. Confidence isn't measured in inches. And with a bit of humor, let me be blunt. Those sky-high heels that promise stature but deliver blisters, leave them in the display case. A wise woman knows true power lies in comfortable style. With a kitten heel, you don't just look refined, you look like the woman who's mastered the art of being subtle yet unforgettable. Have you ever worn this type of heel? Drop a comment below and let us know. And get ready, because the next type of heel is the very definition of timeless elegance. Heel 2, slingback heel. Queen, if there's one shoe that screams freshness, sophistication, and a playful touch without losing elegance, it's the slingback heel. That open back design, with a strap that gently wraps around the back of your foot, has something almost magical. It lets your foot breathe, flatters the leg, and adds an instant chic flair. It's the kind of shoe that says, yes, I'm refined, but I know how to have fun too. Think of Brigitte Macron, the First Lady of France. At over 60, she's turned slingbacks into a signature part of her style. Always polished, she pairs these heels with straight dresses or pencil skirts, creating a look that's classy, feminine, and above all, modern. She never looks like she's trying too hard. She simply walks with that quiet confidence slingbacks inspire. Picture this: a cream-colored slingback, mid-height heel, pointed toe. That cut exposes the heel just enough to bring lightness to the overall look. And the best part? You can wear them with ankle-length tailored pants, a flowing skirt, or even a pair of well-fitted jeans. The result is always the same: a polished, fresh look with that unmistakable French elegance that never fails. Choose slingbacks in noble materials, like soft leather or suede. Avoid overly decorated versions with sparkles or giant buckles. Those steal the magic of understated sophistication. Emotionally, a slingback has an almost psychological effect. It reminds you that you can be elegant without feeling confined, as if that little open space at the heel were a tiny symbol of freedom. And honestly, those closed shoes that squeeze your feet until you throw them in the back of your closet, why torture yourself? Go for a slingback instead. It hugs you softly, not like a shackle. With this type of heel, you're not just achieving a refined look, you're radiating freshness, youth, and the irresistible aura of a woman who enjoys every step. What's coming next is a nod to pure, powerful femininity. Heel 1, low block heel. Queen, we've arrived at the most surprising one, the low block heel. The one many underestimate, thinking it's too simple, when in reality, it's the silent ally of mature elegance. Because let's be honest, what could be more powerful than walking with absolute confidence, with steady steps and a silhouette that flatters itself effortlessly? Think of Victoria Beckham. While she's known for her high heels, we've seen her many times in low block heels, especially during presentations or long work days. And the result? Flawless. She remains sophisticated, minimalist, and majestic, but with an air of complete control. She proves that a low heel doesn't take away your glamour. It multiplies it in the form of confidence. Picture this: a nude-toned low-block heel, clean lines, matte finish. As you walk, your foot rests on a stable base that doesn't throw off your posture. The block heel isn't clunky. In fact, its shape gives the shoe a modern, architectural feel. Suddenly, your shoe doesn't just support your step. It becomes part of your personal statement, declaring, "I'm confident, I'm refined, and I know exactly what I want." Pair it with ankle-length straight pants or a flowy midi dress. The low block heel keeps the outfit from feeling heavy and adds a touch of sophisticated freshness, as if you study fashion in Paris, even if you just picked it with great taste. Emotionally, this heel is pure freedom. It reminds you that the mirror should be your ally, not your judge. Because when you're comfortable, your smile changes, and that smile is your most powerful accessory. With a low block heel, you don't just look sleek, you look like a queen who walks firmly through her own kingdom. And as I promised you at the beginning, here's a piece of advice almost no one applies. The true power isn't in the shoe you choose, but in how you make it yours. The simplest heel can look majestic if you walk with posture, shoulders back, and that mindset of a woman who knows she is enough. Because style, queen, is simply a reflection of how you feel inside. If you made it this far, drop a "I reflect my elegance" in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.